All right, guys, this is going to be a very quick reading for our Geminis. It's going to be a spread on how to find love. It is not for couples, so if you're watching this, it's not for you, couple. This is not for a person who's looking for answers for in a recent breakup. This is for the single who is trying to find out how can they move forward with themselves, what type of growth do they need, and in what areas they need to focus on in order for them to find love. So I'm going to be using 3 different decks. I have the Life Changes decks, the Romance deck, and of course Tarot. So I think I'll start with the Life Changes deck. Again, this reading is for our Geminis, our witty Geminis. You guys are very smart, quick-witted, like to gossip. So the first card we're going to pay attention to, it's going to be what represents the issues around you. Okay, we have healing from the past. Okay, and then we're going to look at the problems or behavior problems that you may have that may influence your love life. I'm super tongue twisted. And then we're going to pay attention to what area in your life where you need to grow that influences your love life. Okay, and then fourth card's going to be where you need to have change. Okay, we pulled the Family Changes card. And then lastly, we are going to pull a card that's going to be significant in just personal development. And we have the Spiritual Growth card. So just looking at this, right? When we're looking at healing from the past, this is telling me that a lot of you Geminis, okay, and we're talking to Geminis, a lot of you Geminis are not able to move forward, and you're not, I want to say, attracting the right type of energy or the right, spouse or partner, or even just going out on dates. You guys are probably not attracting the right people right now because you are still coming from a place of being unhealed. And so if you want to move forward and you want to find love, the most important thing for you to do right now is to learn to forgive and learn that you need to heal, and you need to, let things go. You don't have to forget, but you do need to pay attention to the fact that it's not allowing you to find the love that you want or deserve. Now here with this Decision card, this is a pattern that some of you may deal with. And as far as Geminis, that could be that negative trait, from you guys. You're so smart. Sometimes you're too damn smart. You're some smart asses, and it sometimes keeps you from making a final decision because you probably calculate all these different scenarios in your head. You meet a person and then you are literally, just calculating everything that could go wrong instead of calculating things that could go right. And you're just indecisive maybe about what you want to do in your love life. So this here is letting you know that you need to pay attention to some of these behavior problems that you have. And this is, could be a factor that's influencing you on finding your love. Now with this third card up here, we have the self-care in reverse, okay? And this is going to represent where you need growth in order to find your love. A person is going to be attracted to another healthy person, right? Because if you're finding someone who's attracted to your unhealed self, you probably don't want them, right? So you want to focus on your self-care, okay? Focus on your self-care, and healing from the past is going to be focusing on your self-care, all right? Now with this fourth card here, this is representing the area where you need to change in order to find love. So family changes. Some of you guys may have some relationships. It doesn't have to be your family, but it could just be some close relationships that may influence your love life. Maybe you've had relationships in the past where you've let your mother influence your decisions in your relationships, or your father or your children. And this is just like, you have to evaluate that. You have to process some things on your own, and not always have a family or a friend, kind of step in between your relationship. So make sure that you are moving forward in your own, your own energy, your own space, your own mind, your own thoughts. And then this is another important factor, right? This last card is going to represent the areas where you need to kind of get out of your own lock and key, right? You're holding yourself in chains, right? This is basically letting you know ultimately, overall, what you need to do in order to allow the love in your life. And that's all going to pair in with this healing from the past and this self-care. That's spiritual growth. This is my personal development card, right? It's you following what you know you need to follow. It's you trusting that you deserve the right love, okay? In order for you to know that, you have to practice your self-care and you have to heal from the past. It's very important for you guys to acknowledge that for yourselves. So I want to just do some just overall, if you were to take in account all these different steps, right? Because I'm going to say these are steps. If you were to take all these steps and you actually did them, let's see, what would be the outcome for Gemini in love? What would be the outcome for Gemini in love? Okay, we have, it is safe for you to love, okay? Open up your heart and open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have release your ex. So someone watching this, they're not healing from the past because of an ex. They probably had a really bad breakup, and you need to release your ex, okay? It's time for you to clear your energy, and that's going to come from this spiritual growth, okay? Now let's see what Tarot has to say. Let's clarify this. It's safe for you to love as the outcome for Gemini. Let's clarify it's safe for you to love as the outcome for Gemini. Thank you. Clarification for it's safe for you to love. We have the King of Pentacles. Now, with the King of Pentacles, this is a person that's going to come into your life, okay? They're going to give you that support. They're going to lead your relationship in the best way possible. They're going to pour into you because, right, a King of Pentacles, they're a very practical type of leader. They're very wise. They're an investor. And I'm taking this as they're going to invest into you. They're going to invest time into the relationship with you. Can I have some more details on this future love for our Gemini if they work on themselves? More details, please, on this future outcome. More details, please, on this. Ooh, come on now. More details, please, on this future outcome for Gemini in love. Thank you. We have the Judgment card. Now, that just lets me know that you guys are definitely going to get what you want, right? Because remember, we had this bad habit of unable to make decisions, right? If you are a person who was, suffering this heartbreak, I feel like you were so indecisive about whether I leave or whether I stay, right? So you have to learn that this is a bad behavior pattern that you have to really pay attention to, knowing when it's time to move on. And that's the story that I'm picking up, and that's what I'm sticking to. So with this decision, if you decide to break this pattern, right, with you unable to do that, you now have the Judgment card. And this literally says, this is like a wake-up call for you. This is clarity. This is making the decision. And things are going to happen in your favor with this King of Pentacles, right? You're going to find the love. So I'm taking this reading as, if you do everything you need to do, all these steps, in the end, you're going to get that, that purpose, that love purpose in your life, right? You're going to get that clarity. You're going to get this really good, supportive, investing spouse. So I hope that resonates with some of you. Again, this is for Gemini. I hope you guys really enjoyed this spread. I believe I found it on Pinterest. I'm really not sure, but I really liked what I seen, and I feel like it gives some really good clarity on what you need to do in order to move forward and have a really good love life. So if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.